this live session, getting to know me. Usually, when people go live, I'm wondering, like, okay, what are you doing on your live? Some people are just there ranting, especially on TikTok. It's always a lot of tap, tap, tap. uh, And I shouldn't be laughing about this because people are really cashing out from the whole tap, tap, tap. Like, oh, tap something. Some people are even doing the whole AI. Hi, I'm Danny. Hi, nice to meet you. Give me a rose. Hi, nice to meet you. I see a lot of these things, and it felt, there's this cringe, like, what are they doing? But then, like I usually money, they are cashing out. And in fact, some of the latest millionaires are streamers. There are people that are streaming their daily lives, they are streaming everything about them. People that are chronically online creating content. Hi, my baby. If you carry. Okay. This is my assistance for today. And anyway, I usually don't go live. It's one of the things I'm scared of the most. I usually don't go live, honestly. But then, let's be honest, I s- I took content creation on YouTube quite seriously this year. Before, if I don't have something tangible to say, if I don't have something that I feel will teach a lesson, will teach a life lesson, will make sense, even if it's not teaching, most of the time I try to find a lesson from whatever I'm talking about. So even if it's celebrity gossip, I try to find what can I learn? Why am I talking about this? Before I make a video and post it. But you see, I'm a boss sales, right? But then the challenge I had is after I started doing this, the videos were getting an impressive number of views. Maybe not impressive for some people that have been in the business for long, but imagine me just testing out YouTube. Oh, let me just post something and see. And I post it, I'm getting 3,000 views, 4,000 views. It was very exciting. I was happy, like, okay, so people actually found my content worth watching. It felt very good, honestly. My subscribers, you guys really made me feel proud. I remember when I was monetized before YouTube changed the whole rules. Back then, life was easier. You could post whatever you want to post, even if it is one person that loves what you post. No matter how small it is, even if it's 0.01 cents, at least you see that, oh, I made something out of this video, no matter what it is. Back then, I loved this. When I got my very first paycheck on YouTube, I think it was after I got married, I got that paycheck. And me and my husband were like, "Ah, YouTube paid you this money." Da, 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 da." But then life happened and then I dropped out of YouTube. And then I said, okay, let me try and make the comeback. What are you eating, my love? I said, let me try and make the comeback. Baby, what are you eating? There's nothing in your mouth, and you keep chewing that mouse. Bone. Bone. You want me to go and sleep in the hospital? Bone. And she's opening mouth for more. No, no, no. If you want to eat something, it should be biscuits, not bone. Anyway, what was I saying? Those were the days. It was amazing. And then the whole monetization, I think when I reduced my YouTube posting was when the whole monetization policy changed. And then, there was TikTok, there was Instagram, and we're doing like I did not have direction. I was posting for vibes, mostly because I was looking for an office job, a serious 9 to 5 where I can be a professional. I can put on my suits to go to work. I got the job quite all right, which I'm very proud of. And then, like, the whole content creation part just dropped. But I feel it is something that is inside of me. I am shy and all of that. But when it comes to content creation, it's just something I love to do. And now, when I start ranting, I go off topic. What made me to start this rant is when I post the video back then, like earlier, this last quarter, that second quarter that we just finished, I'll post a video, I'll say 3,000 views, 4,000 views, and I'm having that internal dance. You know, this meme that they say, oh, I'm just checking to see if I've gone viral. I'm going to check back. And then I'm like, oh, 1,000 views. Okay, okay. And then I come back, I say, oh, 1,500 views. It was making me happy. And then all of a sudden, I will post a video for like maybe 30 minutes. Maybe I was working and then I forgot and I'm like, oh, let me just even check the video that I posted. How is it doing? And then I come back. Zero views, no views. And I'm like, what is going on YouTube? It was demoralizing because, hi, Milo. It was demoralizing because I'm like, I watched other skits makers or other meme makers, other creators, the exact same thing they are doing. I rehearsed the lines. Like, I remembered when I was rehearsing for the video of Beetlejuice. All you gotta do is say my name, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. If you are chronically on YouTube, then you're going to know it. I practiced and practiced and practiced. I knew the line offhand. In fact, let me show you one of my tools. In fact, I started writing out lyrics. Hey, Jesus. I started writing out lyrics of songs. I would be pacing, memorizing it, not just the words, but also the flow of how it should go so that the lip sync would look natural. I was doing everything. And after putting so much effort into creating a video to post on YouTube, I'll not post it finish. 8 hours later, no views. And I'm like, TikTok, not TikTok. YouTube, what did I do? It's not fair. What did I do? What did I do? Because you put in fact, there's this creator that I love. Like she does extreme makeup, she acts out scenes. I think Crazy K also CAE, that's Crazy CAE, Crazy K, that's the way I pronounce it in my head. And I even started recreating some of her videos because I love her content. I don't know if it's something that Nigerians will relate with based on the kind of things that she creates, but I just love what she does. And I'm like, okay. Because like I said, I don't just want to create videos, remixes, and all of the rest, just for the sake of creating it, or just for the sake of everybody's creating. I wanted to create something that is meaningful to some extent. I don't know. It makes sense in my head. But then when I say it out, I'm not too sure. So why would I put in this much effort into a video and I will post it online? And YouTube will show my video for zero persons, zero views after 24 hours. It was painful. And then I reached out to a friend, a fellow content creator, and she was like, even before reaching out to her, I watched a lot of videos, how to get 1 million views in 7 days, how to get 4,000 watch hours in 30 days. You know, a lot of how to's, how to's, how to's. And they were saying everything. Use 10 tags, don't use 10 tags, use this, use that. A lot of contradicting advice. I will follow this one. The next video will say, no, don't do that, do this. And then at some point, I'm like, you know what? In fact, what made me say all of you are talking rubbish is you see some people who post videos. This was not what I planned to do today on this live. All of a sudden, it starts turned into a ranting session. Anyway, you see some people post videos on YouTube without caption. No caption. They just post the video. No caption, no title, nothing, nothing, nothing. They just post their video the way they want it to be. And you're going to see 1 million views. Hi, YouTube. What will it cost me to have 1 million views? The time, the time I had 2 million views on TikTok, it was because I was ranting about the Nigerian authorities. And I told myself, this is not something I want to be known for. It was in the heat of the moment. I was angry. I was falling out everybody. I was daring everybody. Oh, you want to arrest me? I'm going to be very dark black woman. I'm going to be this. Like I was angry and ranting. And I'm like, as much as this is something that a lot of people, over 200,000 likes, over 2 million, going to 3 million views, people were camping on my page waiting for updates. I deleted all the videos because I'm like, this is not something I want to be known for in the social media space, as interesting and as exciting as it is. Because imagine you sleep, you wake up, and then your notifications are off the charts. 100 plus notifications, 200. I mean, I had over 200, 300,000 likes. I had thousands of comments. But it made no sense. I deleted the videos. And then I'm like, okay, let me focus on reasonable content that I prepared for. ChatGPT became my best friend. Hey, ChatGPT, let's brainstorm on this content. Give me ideas, speaking points. We do everything together. I started being, hi, my love. I started being an advocate of AI to everybody around me. I see this person, you're not using ChatGPT. Why? Why are you stressing yourself? My colleague will compose an email. I'll be like, okay, I've read this email. I think it is like this. However, babe, not subscribe, sign off on ChatGPT. Like, I tend to rant and ramble on and on. Back to the point. The point is that I put in effort. ChatGPT. I even started trying out animation storytelling because I'm not going to say I'm that much of an orator, you know. Uh, is I was just trying it. Not even trying it out. People are having millions of views from cat videos about a cat that is breaking the heart of another cat, and then the cat went to fall in love with a lion,